morning. My name is Teacher Manaka.
Uh-huh.
What's your name?
My name is Son.
Sun.
Yes, S-U-N.
Oh, White. Okay. Well, happy to meet you today, Sun. And how are you this weekend?
Mm, I just stuck in my house.
Why? You plan to rest for the whole day?
No, I had a plan, but all of a sudden my plan canceled because of the
Mm,
coronavirus.
right.
Yeah.
Are you in Korea right now?
Oh, yes, right.
Mm. I I mean, I'm very curious. Are Koreans threatened or alarmed because of the virus?
Pardon? One more.
Oh, are Koreans alarmed or threatened because of the virus? And how are you guys trying to deal with that?
A patient?
Hmm. How are you dealing with coronavirus? Like the
Ah,
government of
uh,
Korea.
uh, um, we started to the task force team.
Hmm.
So government tweet about that control tower. So um, is uh, there are there are person who come to the China or especially the Wuhan. They inspect all of them. So
Hmm.
and then first time they call to the uh, they check the on the phone.
Mm.
They just stay their house, and
Hmm.
then if they um, is um, is they make us some sick or something, they just call. Uh, they can't go to the hospital because there are so many patients from another disease. So if they
Oh.
visit the hospital, hospital have to shut down. So they just call the 1339.
Hmm.
After that, they will go to the another place for the treatment.
Mm-mm.
So we separated to the coronavirus and another patient.
Oh, I see. Do you mind if I ask where are you exactly located in Korea? I never thought that
Uh,
it's getting worse.
I live in Seoul.
Oh, in the main city. I
Yes,
see.
right.
I think the growth of the coronavirus is very quick. It's
Yes,
rapidly
right.
growing. I mean, the
Yes.
last time that I've heard of, I mean, just yesterday,
Uh,
we are aware that there are
mm,
four patients who are positive with the coronavirus,
uh-huh.
but never thought that you guys are not allowed to go to hospitals, but would have to call the emergency number or the hotline
Yes.
number. Oh,
Yes.
I mean, if you are, for example, if an individual is already sick, that means that person cannot actually go to hospitals, because
Mm,
what you said, there are many patients admitted in that hospital, and the hospital might shut down
yes,
if
right.
that would happen.
Yes.
Okay.
So we already confirm patient is the 11.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh,
So
11 already?
yes. 4 is the last week. Is getting
Oh.
first time 1 and 4 and 6 to 11.
Mm. Are those 11 that you mentioned are from the main city?
Is one patient is just the Provence, but most of all the in Seoul. And
I guess because
then
there are many Chinese people
yes,
in
right.
Seoul.
Yes, that is the problem. Is uh, maybe 6,000 Chinese in come to the Korea
Oh, I
from the
oh.
Wuhan.
Mm-mm.
So that is the they problem is how to treat about that.
Right. But uh, I know in times of this, it's very difficult to stay positive. But
Yeah.
looking on the brighter side, Korea has one of the best healthcare facilities and system as well. So let's all pray and hope that
Uh,
it will be over soon. And of course,
yes,
as for
yes.
locals like you, I
Mm,
think it's really better to just stay at home and
uh,
try to avoid, because the virus would develop. I mean, the
mm,
developing period would be at least 14 days, and it's
yes.
literally hard to determine whether a person is infected. Who
Yes,
knows?
yes.
It's
Nobody
just
know.
a simple it's
Yeah.
just a simple cold because
Hmm.
of the weather. So
Yes.
um
Right. Virus is very. Every winter we have this like some disaster.
mm,
Yes,
mm, mm,
because virus is like winter. Is
mm,
they
mm,
very sensitive about the temperature. So we usually did MERS and SARS is January to the May is
mhm,
the very active period.
mhm,
But July after the July we started to the summer, so its
mm,
temperature
mm,
is more getting higher. So at the time, is virus is going down. So I
mm.
think Philippines is very hot, so they are
Um,
they can uh, in Philippines virus can't spread um, so many.
we're actually hoping for that.
Yeah.
Mm, but according to the news, like what you said, the virus cannot really grow if the
Mm.
temperature is too high. That's around 50 degrees Celsius.
Ah,
We
really?
don't we don't really get that high,
Uh-huh.
to be
In Baguio.
honest.
Uh,
Ah, in Baguio, it's 10 or
uh-huh.
11. So
Uh-huh.
it's well, there's no winter here, even in
Yes,
Baguio.
yes, right.
But for us, this is already cold. That's why we are trying to be more cautious, and
Mm-hmm.
people are, I don't know, they're actually in panic mode. A lot of
Mm.
masks are
Oh, yes,
sold
already
out.
sold out. Yes,
Yes,
right.
are already sold out. Some are doing the do-it-yourself mask, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. There are many negativities around the world these days because of what's really happening. But
Mm-hmm.
for me, I guess it's not really permanent, and we'll be able to overcome this.
Yes, right.
Definitely,
Yes,
I
yes.
think.
Finally.
And sorry,
Yeah.
I'm free talking you there. Anyway, uh, would you like to use your book?
um, I want to proceed Speak Your Mind.
Oh, The Speak Your Mind,
Yeah.
one of my favorite books.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh, Basically because it's a senior conversation
Yes, right.
there. Mm-mm. What topic?
Second one, first date.
First date? Oh, it's
Yeah.
time for you to
Uh,
reminisce. Are you married?
oh, yeah, I married.
Mm, okay, it's time for you to. This is all about your dates, your first dates with
Ah.
other women, and of course, with your wife. If you
Yes,
feel
yes.
uncomfortable talking about other women, I mean your exes, then you may want to talk about your wife. It's totally fine. So
Okay.
of course, the first question is that tell me about your first date. I'm
Mm,
sure you can
mm-mm.
remember that.
Yeah. Mm, at the time is my wife's birthday, so I
Really?
oh
Oh,
yes
very
mm, I prepared to some surprise event for my wife. So I bought the cake and then wine, and then we met
sweet.
near her house. So I sang a song and then give
Mm.
the present gift, and then we celebrate about with a cake and wine.
Wow. Ah. Is that
Yes.
somehow like a tradition for Koreans to serenade the girl that they love?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm.
Usually do that. Yeah. So actually, I really like the event, some party or something, but my
Mm-hmm.
wife didn't like that. So
Oh,
I usually
sorry. Too bad for
prepare.
you.
Yes, I usually prepare so many things, but my wife say, "Why do you prepare about that?" Like
Mm.
that.
I think your wife was trying to tell you that you don't really need to prepare anything because
Yeah.
because she loves you too,
Yes, yes,
and
right.
you is already enough.
Yes,
I
but
mean, you are already enough.
yes, but I want to show something. I want to prove my love or something.
Wow. Okay.
So that's why.
How long have you been guys married?
We did 3 years half and then
Mm.
married.
Oh. Mm. So okay, 3 years and a half,
Yeah.
and because sometimes, I just wanted to tell you in advance that sometimes I do have other questions,
Uh
of
huh.
course, still related to the first date, though. I
Uh
wanted to ask because you said that you wanted to show her how much you love her. Basically, that's why you serenaded and
huh.
you gave her presents and
Mhm.
you prepared many things for her, but she didn't like it. I'm sure she appreciated that. I promise you that.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Um, but what about now? It's been 3 years and a half, almost 4 years and counting. Are you still the same person that she married? Like,
Ah. Mm, we we first day to before the marriage is the 3 years half, and then marriage period is the uh s- 12 years old. 12 years.
oh, mm-mm. But my question would still be the same. After more than 15 years, are you still the same person?
I'm yeah same person, but
But,
I but
that's scary.
yes,
Uh-huh.
but is can say is I I still like the event or surprise, but there is the impossible about my kiss.
Mm-mm.
So I try to um, ceremony about our remember days, but
Mm-hmm.
there is too hard. That is just we ate the we ate the dinner
Mm-hmm.
with my children,
Mm-hmm.
but children didn't help me. they
Mm-hmm.
they they always spoil the surprise party or something.
Oh, okay. So it's true. People change,
Yes, right.
right?
Yeah.
People change. There. I mean, marriage would actually make us a changed man or woman.
Mm, but
I think so too.
but my wife didn't change. My wife
Oh,
still
see?
didn't like
You're
surprise
very
something.
blessed. You're very blessed. Never ever change.
uh,
Us women, especially wives,
uh,
they we have this wish or desire to to have a date with our
mhm,
husband every now and then,
mhm.
because it's not, I mean, we know for a fact that it's not just puppy love anymore, like boyfriend and girlfriend. It's a
Yes,
mature
right.
thing to do because we have children already, and
Ah,
there are
yeah.
many responsibilities. You
Uh-huh.
guys are exhausted from work, and so are we.
Uh-huh.
But a little time together
Mm,
won't harm.
yeah.
Definitely, it would ignite the flame more.
Yes, right.
There. Okay. So make sure that you have a date with your wife instead
Uh-huh.
of having a lot of classes. I'm kidding. Okay. Um, what do you actually felt? when you had your first date with her,
Mm.
what was your literally your first date? Okay, what
Uh,
you felt, and uh, what was your impression about her?
oh, happy and
Mm.
exciting,
Mm.
and mm, uh, that was the best um, um, best day in my world, in my life.
Mhm. Oh, she should be there, listening to you. There. Good job. There. She'll make you a cup of coffee or make a special dinner for you if she hears
Yes, right.
that.
Yeah.
Women loves to hear that, you know, but man doesn't really want to say those things aloud. There.
We are opposite. Yes,
Mm-mm.
I like
Mm-mm.
that place, and I like very special place, and then
Mm-mm.
um, I I I think mood is very important.
Mm.
So, but my wife is very economic person, so
Oh, practical. She's very
yes,
practical. See, you're very blessed. Some girls are, you know, are fond of buying a lot of things. If
yeah,
they know that their
yeah,
man
yeah,
has money, they would, you know, they would keep asking, "Oh, I want to buy this bag. I want to buy
yes,
this."
right.
So you're very a man is very lucky if
Yes,
she
I
has
think
a
so.
wife who's very practical.
Yes,
There.
she didn't like the uh, yes, bag and
Uh,
shoes. That
very
is the
unique.
yes, that is the fortune to me.
Yes, definitely. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
That's a blessing for you. Okay. And you know, just to give you a joke, because you got. I mean, they say that husband will be the one to provide for the family. That's an old saying, of course. You guys may be the boss at work, but when you go home,
Uh,
it's going to be the wife, right?
boss.
Oh, boss.
Uh,
You can be a boss at work, but when you go home,
uh-huh.
your boss is your wife. There.
Oh, wife is boss.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah, yeah.
Every man would say that. Okay.
Yes, right.
Why do you think first dates are very important to any relationship?
Because of the uh um first sight is for
Love at first
first is
sight?
the first is first if
Mhm.
the first is almost all. Yes.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So um if someone failed the first date,
Mhm.
um, they can't continue. They can't meet continuing.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
mm, so uh, people just remember the first date, so they can make image about someone's in first date. How can I
Mhm.
say? So anyway, first date is important to the
Mhm.
relationship.
Because it's also a part of the getting to know stage,
Mm,
right? If you, of course, both man and woman would want to know whether they are a perfect match together if
mhm,
they have a lot of things in common, like knowing the differences as well,
mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Uh, what do you think is the first impression people have of you?
Uh, for me,
Hmm.
I think sometimes uh, they are very scared about me. First impression is the very scare. They
Hmm.
because I my character is not to the outgoing. So
Oh. Mm-hmm.
um,
So you don't really like going outside, like meeting some friends, drinking with them.
so I don't like that. I just stay alone, and then I
Oh.
I just do uh, myself. So
Mm-mm.
I don't like a relationship or something. S-
Mm.
So
Why
that's
is that?
why that make me bother, and then I
Mm-hmm.
got a very stressful, and then it's I don't like the political thing. So so
Mm.
that's why I work alone. Uh,
Oh,
so
okay. Are you a
here
freelancer?
not freelancer. I have a company, but I work alone. It's just personal
Oh.
company. So
Mm-mm. Oh, that's why your room's like that. And you have, what do you call that? Like a chick or something? The yellow
yes.
one?
Uh,
That's the only yellow in your room?
yeah, here is my office and
Oh, I
my
see.
son's room and it's like that. Yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Anyway, that's why if I go to if I met someone, I didn't speak anything. So that's why they think scared.
Oh,
Uh,
a man of a few words, as
yeah.
they can call you. I think, uh, well, there are different. There are really different types of people, I guess. You know,
Uh,
other men would like to, still hang out and would like to
uh,
drink with friends.
yes, I don't like that. I
Um,
just drink alone in at home.
that could be lonely.
No, no, it's good.
Oh,
It's free because
mm.
even if I hang out, is I can just sleep in my bed.
Oh, okay, that's your reason.
Yeah,
Even if you drink a lot of bottles, oh, the
yeah.
bed's just right there. I would just,
I don't
lie
want
down.
I don't want to sleep on the street.
Mm-mm. Then I would have to say that your wife is
uh,
also blessed to have you as, as a husband,
uh-huh. Yeah.
because wives are pretty much comfortable knowing that their husband is just, staying at home
Mm.
and being very
Yeah.
hardworking. Good job. Okay. So that's their impression.
Uh-huh.
Quiet.
Uh-huh.
Introvert. I think you can be considered an introvert.
Introvert.
Introvert. This one. Introvert. There.
Introvert.
hmm
Introvert.
You prefer being alone at home,
Yes,
or
yes.
you prefer
Yes.
working alone.
Yes.
Some people are really like that. I actually have many of those
Hmm.
moments wherein we just want to have me time. Okay.
Yes.
There. Let's see. Why are first dates usually awkward and uncomfortable?
Because I don't know who is her or him, and
Mm-hmm.
then how can make a, relationship, and then I don't know how to say first word. It's-
Oh, okay.
uh,
You'd be speechless at first. Did you
yeah.
have that feeling? Uh, did you have the same ambience when you had your first date with her? Like, oh, this is somehow awkward. I don't know what to say.
Who? My wife or?
With your wife during your first date.
At the time, I had brave. So
Oh, you have the courage.
yes, yes. So
Wow.
at the time, I really try to prepare so many things. Is
Mm-mm,
what topic does she like,
mm-mm,
or what kind of food she like. So I gathered some information, and then I make some of the topic,
mm-mm.
and then I started to
Oh,
talk about that.
Now I believe you when you said that you prepare many things for
Y-
her.
Yeah.
Imagine a man who would prepare some topic so that you guys can talk about it.
Yes.
That's effort. That's what we call effort.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you for sharing your
Okay.
first date with her.
uh,
So, see you next time, of
okay.
course, and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Have a good drink tonight.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.